Power, power, speak a little louder. You like my rap?
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
And welcome back to Untitled. So you probably heard Project Power dropped on Netflix last Friday, and you're probably wondering, is it good? Is it bad? Well, this is my review, and you guys decide. So what is Project Power? What is it about? It deals with a former soldier that teams up with a cop and a young girl to find his missing daughter, and to find the source of this pill called Power. So what's this pill? It's a pill that gives people 5 minutes of superhero strength, or it blows you up. Pretty basic. It's like a lottery. You win or you die. So this movie also gives me very 2011 Limitless with the MCU flavor. It gives you what you need. I can promise you that. Now this movie was with an $85 million budget. Some parts of this movie I'm like, where did the money go? And then I realized Jamie Foxx is in this movie, and then I'm like, oh yeah, in his pocket. In other parts, it did show that the budget was pretty high because it was pretty good with the CGI. Now, this movie was written by a guy named Matson Tomlin, and it also starred a guy named Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who we all know, or you should know. And he played a guy named Frank Shaver. Frank Shaver is a police officer who loves to fight crime, but also enjoys the street drug Power. This gives him an extra boost in fighting the criminals in the city. Dominique Fishback co-stars as Robin, who's a teenager drug dealer who deals the power pills, who also is trying to help her mother, who doesn't have health insurance. So all the money she's getting from this selling the power pill, it's going right to her mother, which makes me like the character even more. She then gets in a business relationship with Frank, the cop, and they have a really good yin and yang relationship. Now, Jamie Foxx plays a character named Art, who's a former U.S. Ranger who searches for his missing daughter. Art starts taking down drug dealers and users in search to find his daughter. Now, he ended up just bumping up with Robin, and then that's where everything got really interesting. He was kind of aggressive with her, but he was on a mission to find his daughter, so I completely understood. Their dynamic duo kind of feel was very Batman and Robin, and it's actually quite hysterical because her name in the movie is Robin, so it was just like perfect. Now, Project Power was also directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman, who are best known for co-directing the original Catfish film, which inspired MTV series as well as Paranormal Activity 3, Activity 4, and Nerve. I never heard of Nerve, but they directed it. Project Power is not a bad film. The trailers does not do this movie justice. When I turned on this movie, I was like, ugh, let me just get through this so I know what it's about. But once I got into it for about like 15 minutes, I was in. I was sold. I kept looking back, getting involved. It was really, really good. What did I like about this film? Dominique Fishback. Loved her. She's an up-and-coming actress, and she just killed it. She showed her actress style and also her rap style, her musician style. She was really good. Now, they had 2 good action scenes, so I put this in my category of I like. The 2 action scenes, the one was better than the other. There was one which I won't really dive into for those who are going to watch the movie. There was one in the earlier stages that was real good and I was like invested in. The other one was good, but it wasn't as captivating as the first action scene. To tell you the truth, I don't think there was that many action scenes, but for the action scenes that they did show, I was there. I was in there. Now, the plot of taking this pill and knowing if people are going to live or die was a really good twist, and it also was good to see like what are they gonna have, what powers are they gonna have. Jamie Foxx's power, where we had to wait and wait throughout the movie to find out. Once it did show, I was just like, okay. Didn't really understand it, but it was good. It was good. I didn't mind. The CGI also was pretty good. Sometimes you weren't sure if it was a stunt double or if it was more computer work. The New Orleans style and the filming in it gave it a much real in-depth feel. Like I felt, in other words, I felt like this could be happening in my backyard. It was really personable. I believed in what I was seeing. So that's really a good positive when you're watching a movie. What didn't I like? Real simple. I hated the villains. The villains made no sense whatsoever. I did not understand. Now, Amy Landbecker, or Landecker. Ugh. Anybody who watches my channel knows I cannot pronounce names. So, bloop. She is a scientist that heads a shadowy group responsible for the pills, but we do not know much about her. Like, I think of this movie and I'm trying to think back. I don't really get the grasp of who she is as a character. She's surrounded by the typical goons that you see in comics and movies and TV shows. And some of them take the pill and become little superheroes and supervillains, and they fight each other. That's the only good thing. I wish like they all just took this pill and it was like much more action based. Rodrigo Santero is, Santero. I try to like roll my R sometimes and it does not work. He also played in Westworld and Lost. He's the middleman pushing the drugs to the drug dealers. I would rather him be the main character because he was more captivating in my eyes. I liked him much better than I liked the female. He was really good, and I was really sad when his time was up. I try to make this not spoilery, but it's hard. Now, Project Power is an amazing movie, but like I said in the beginning, it does a trick to pass time. It also is not a bad movie at all. I would recommend this to one of my friends or family that were like, hey, Andres, what are you gonna watch? And I'll be like, watch Project Power. I watched it. It was pretty good. Now, would I want them to make a second Project Power? No, I would not. I am not interested in that world. It can't be like an MCU, DCEU type of feel where they can expand on it. At least right now in how I'm thinking, I feel like it was a one-off. It was good, it started, it ended, it gave me a little plot in between, it gave me the sandwich, you know what I mean? The beginning bread, the end bread, and the meat in the middle. I don't want more though. Now, you're probably wondering, is this movie gonna do good on Netflix? I can tell you it's going to. Netflix doesn't really have that much good content on there, at least this is in my opinion. So I think this film should reach #1 for at least 2 weeks. Now, this is just my view and my intake on Project Power. I want you guys to watch this movie. Like I said, I give this movie a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up. I think you guys should all get into it. And once again, also promote upcoming actress Dominique Fishback, because she's dope in this movie. She really is. So that's my review on this movie. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to watch more of my other videos. I'll see you guys next time on Andres Arre.